All right, we're back. We're back. We're back, y'all. We are back, man. We are back. So, um, what are we talking about? So the Hawks. There's three more under the radar trade targets for the Hawks, right? So the draft is coming up. You already know that John Collins is in trade talks already for the Blazers for Yusuf Nurkic and Gary Trent Jr. and Eric Bledsoe and some picks, which is just the middiest. No shade. Gary Trent Jr. did give us like 40, but um, might not be Gary Trent Jr. I thought he played for the Toronto
That's Norman
Raptors.
Powell you might be talking about.
Norman Powell. Norman Powell is who they're talking about. And I was like, for John Collins. So that's one. But there's three under the radar trades. Gary Trent Jr. for the Raptors. Um, Jeremy Grant from Detroit. Ironically, they said he's probably only a guy you acquire if John Collins goes elsewhere. And you have to be confident in Jalen Johnson moving into a bigger role. Um, or they said Jonathan Isaac, which was interesting. But all of those trades involve moving John Collins. But in the Jonathan Isaac article, it says Isaac is an interesting player on and off the court. He hasn't played in a long time due to injury, but when he's healthy, he can match up in just about anyone in the league and knock down some threes as well, which is true. But the next line says if the Magic decide to select Chet Holmgren in the draft, the Hawks will be more interested in his teammate Mo Bamba
Absolutely.
because they already said that Jabari from Auburn, I forgot, is it Smith? Jabari Smith from
Yeah, I
Auburn.
think so. I, just,
He's
I think
supposed to
I
be
think
the
it's
he's
Jabari.
supposed to be the top he's supposed to be the top prospect and
Yes.
number one pick. So that means Chet Holmgren, or it could be Chet Holmgren. I think the Magic have the number one pick. So if the Magic decide to go with Chet Holmgren instead, the Hawks may make a play for Mo Bamba. How you feel about that?
I like Mo Bamba more than I like Onyeka Kongu. I don't know
Well,
if
you'd
Mo
have to give
Bamba
up Capella
wants.
for you'd have to give up Capella for Mo Bamba.
Mm, I don't hate that, but I don't know if I love it. It's tricky. It's just that I guess how many games has Mo Bamba played this season? That
That's a
is the
question
biggest
that I
thing.
was not prepared to answer.
Me either. Let's look though. Because I mean, I guess Clint hasn't really been the healthiest either, so I can't ask for too
I'm
much.
I now that is a bet I'm willing to make that Mo Bamba did not play as many games as Clint Capella.
And you would be wrong. He played 71 games.
How many games did Clint Capella play?
Now played 71.
So top 24 says we need to just keep Clint.
Actually, I might be wrong here, or it might be right there. Let's see. 74. Wow. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I was off by three. They both played
Yeah, Clint
all
played
the
a
game.
lot of games.
I guess he was so hurt that it kind of took him a while to get into it. So I guess it felt like it was more games. It probably was.
I think you're thinking about last year. Last year he missed the whole first half of the season.
Yeah, but even this season, remember he had a little surgery operation too.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but I like the Mo Bamba deal. The thing is, the only reason I would do that is if you keep John Collins, because
Yes,
I
it
think
gets you.
John Collins could help him on defense, and he could help John Collins on offense because now John Collins would be in the post.
Yes, yeah, but you could just kind of rotate and play matchup basketball every time. Clint is just
Mm-hmm.
sunk in the post. As for uh Bamba, you can put him out there on the corner. He can shoot that three, or a lot of that. You can also finally go five out, which is something that we really can't do unless we put John back at the five.
Yeah. So That was what I wanted to ask you. I was like, that's actually an interesting take.
Oh, wait. Is there a way that we could trade? I would be much more willing to move Gallo.
For Mo Bamba, there's no way they're doing
Yeah.
it. In Mo Bamba, their starting center?
No, not if they're gonna have too many.
But I don't
Wendell
know if
Carter.
they wouldn't get Gallo.
You're gonna take.
Clint Capella is an upgrade over Mo Bamba to me for that team.
Yeah, short term.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Capella's only 27.
And 20, I mean, hold
26.
on. Let's go back and look and see what Mo Bamba has.
And Mo Bamba's 24.
Yeah,
not like he's
I
like
think
way older, younger.
10 and 8 in 25 minutes.
No,
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Clint Capella is really that much of an upgrade. If you could play Mo Bamba
definitely
consistently.
getting rid of Mo Bamba. Now that I think about it, because they just acquired Bobo.
I'm not sure if Bobo. I don't think that. If you got to keep one, it's not Bobo, unfortunately. But if he comes available, that's a guy I'd be interested in.
And now that I look, then they got Mo Wagner, they got Wendell Carter Jr., who they just paid. It looks like they're probably not going to go after Chet Holmgren. They may actually trade down.
It doesn't matter. All of those first 3 picks, the best 3 guys are bigs. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So either way, you're going to end up with a guy in the front court. It's going to be Banchero. Well, from what I heard, it makes the most sense to me is Jabari Smith first, Banchero second, Chet third, because Chet is his physicals just don't match up for me.
Yeah, he's a stick figure.
And you've seen Denny,
like I said,
Alexa
that would be
Pokusevski.
That would be ideal if we could somehow they decide to go with Chet Holmgren, and they have to get rid of Mo Bamba, and we could get him as a steal. What if we could get him for? So you saying you would give away Gallo? You don't want to give away Capella? You have to sign Mo Bamba to a new contract too. Remember?
I would be willing to. I'm willing to move on from Herder, and I'm willing. I'm willing to pay him 6-man money. We could get him into $20 million. He's not going to be able to ask for any more than that anywhere else.
Who, Mo?
Yep.
So you would have him come off the bench for Capella, and you would have So that means you're giving up Gallo and Okongwu.
I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, that consolidates. Now you have Mo Bamba, you have Jalen Johnson. Who do we have at the backup 3? Lord. Nobody.
We played Gallo. Not Gallo. We played because that's when we went small and we put Bogey.
Yeah.
We got to get.
We got Bogey at there too. Yeah, we got some spaces to fill with some players too. So, but yeah, I think that Mo Bamba and Jalen Johnson together, you can run pace on that second line.
Well, I mean that's a literal younger version.
Oh, DeLon, fuck.
Yeah, so I actually wouldn't trade Herder because if you're gonna get rid of Gallo, I wouldn't because we don't have a starting 2 unless you're gonna start DeLon Wright in that spot and have because Bogey is a beast off the bench. I don't think you want to start Bogey. I don't know if he can physically handle it.
This is where we about to have a no. This is where they're gonna try to fill that spot. They're gonna try to trade for a 2 guard.
How do you fill that spot? You would have to trade
because you can't go back into the season with Herder, and you're not gonna play a rookie because Nate doesn't do that. So that has to be Zach LaVine.
If you do that, if you get Zach LaVine, Mo Bamba, there's no possible way that you could keep. Did we freeze? Oh, there we go. There's no possible way that you could keep John Collins and Clint Capella. You can't add Mo Bamba and Zach LaVine and keep John Collins and Clint Capella. Your
Clint
payroll
can
would
go.
be $1 jillion.
Yeah. Clint can go. He's
So
yeah.
you would start Mo.
I don't hate that. I think that you could get the same production out of them or pretty close. And
But then you got to
actually,
you keep Okungwu. So that means you're not moving Okungwu.
I'm okay
It's
with
Gallo
that
and
too.
Capella would go.
I'm okay with that too because I like all of those guys can kind of play together.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mo Bamba can shoot, you can play him with Jalen, or you could really play him with Okungwu if you really want to do that. And you always got I like that a lot. I'm cool with all of that. I still think they're gonna try to get another guard or a guardy type guy.
Well, yeah, if you get rid of Capella, you can then trade Zach LaVine and probably a pick or two. Because you're probably going to get a pick in that Mo Bamba trade because he has to resign. I don't know if you get a first round pick, maybe like next year.
I'd $20 million the shit out of Mo Bamba. Yeah. And we just got a guy.
Brunson. You saw me send that to you. 4 years, $85 million is the minimum.
Let him go.
You would pay Mo Bamba more than you would pay Jalen Brunson?
Absolutely. It's a big guy versus a little guy. They don't make big guys at the same rate they make little guys. So yeah, it's going to be way easier to find a guy who can do what he does. I mean, what does he really do? He gets you like 15 points. He find you 15 points. You know how many guys can find you 15 points? He's a regular two guard. I don't know why people want to pay him this exorbitant amount of money. You wouldn't pay him half of that last year.
To me, so would you pay 4 years, 85 for Tyler Hero?
Yes.
So you would pay 4 years, 85 for Tyler Hero, but you would pay $15 million. You think Jalen Brunson is a $5 million less dollar?
Jalen is probably 4 years, $80 million. Tyler Hero is probably 4 years, $85
million. So $1 million, basically.
Yeah, it's close. It's close, but I like Hero more. His game has grown more, faster, and he hasn't even had the opportunity to start. So yeah, those things together, he just looks like he's on a better trajectory, and he's taller. I always want the taller
guy. I think Tyler Hero's ceiling is higher than Jalen Brunson's.
Me too.
I think this
is Jalen Brunson's ceiling.
This season, or next season?
This season, he's not a Fred VanVleet type of guy.
Why not?
I think
he can get to the rim better than Fred VanVleet, but Fred VanVleet can shoot better. They still have the same limitations everywhere else.
But I think the VanVleet is a better. Yeah, I think the 3 is better than the 2.
Yeah, but the defense is also better with Jalen Brunson.
Is it?
Yeah, Jalen Brunson is a better defensive player than Fred VanVleet.
I mean, they play enough defense. They ain't bad defenders. I won't say that. Especially for guys their size, they ain't bad defenders.
Yeah.
But I like VanVleet is the guy who I would pick. But yeah, if I'm picking a guy, I pick Hero before Brunson. I feel like he's just, and I'm not paying what that at minimum. That means he could get like 4 years, $90 million. No, dog. Can't do it. Now you're talking about a whole player. Like $10 million is a ton of money.
It is.
That's a whole real guy.
It is.
Nope.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for it is a good comparison. Thank you for tuning into our pregame. As I said before, for those that joined late, man, we were in the middle of recording last night and a storm went through Georgia and knocked all the power out. So we are actually about to finish the Around the League episode of episode 58. We only have the splashes of the week to do. So it won't take us long. But I just wanted to bring up that Hawks news just because the whole Jonathan Isaac instead of Mo Bamba or Mo Bamba instead of Jonathan Isaac move was interesting. And the fact that the media and the brass, the front office is monitoring the Magic as well is kind of exciting. So
The
I figured it'd be
Magic, the
something good to
Magic
talk about.
have a promising future, but Jonathan Isaac to me is just too inexperienced. I haven't seen enough of him. It looks good
He's
on
just been
paper, but
hurt for
that's
2
it.
years. Yeah, man. He's definitely a Cam Reddish right now. He's a great 2K player.
Yeah. Oh boy, he's on my team. What are you talking about?
Both of them are. Both of them
Absolutely.
are. That's why I made the reference
Yes.
when I saw
Yeah.